25 years to the day since one of the most famous plays in basketball history. And the truth is, if they had called the walk right after he got the rebound, you would have had a better chance. Maybe they miss a foul shot. You never know what might happen. You would have actually had the better opportunity. Those things happen. It is what it is. Didn't define him. He was still the #1 pick in the draft. He had a terrific Hall of Fame NBA career. But it is a moment that will go down in history.
It is. It is. 25 years to the day, Booger.
How many times do you get asked about that daily?
Well, I get asked about it a lot, but I get trolled about it a lot more. It's become urban legend that people now yell at me like I'm the one that called timeout. Like, get a timeout, Jalen.
What do you get trolled about more, that or 81?
Both.
Okay, it's
They're
even?
equal. They're equal.
I
For
feel
those
like
who don't
81.
know, Kobe Bryant scored
dropped
81 points.
It's every day. Anything you
him.
tweet, there's inevitably.
But you know what happens when you have longevity? Things are going to take place like that. I played 3 years of collegiate basketball,
Yeah.
13 years of NBA
Your life's
basketball.
worked out just fine.
To take it to a serious place, I've frequently said that one of the underappreciated pieces of courage that it takes to play these games at the highest level is that you always run the risk of being remembered for your worst moment. Like Scott Norwood was a terrific kicker for a really long time, but if I say his name, what immediately jumps to mind? Bill Buckner was an all-time great, not all-time great, but a terrific baseball player, but you know immediately what jumps to mind. Chris Webber had a Hall of Fame NBA player, was the #1 pick in the draft, and a terrific announcer now and all of that. It hasn't destroyed his life, but it is something that he is always remembered for, and that's an element of courage that I think people sometimes underappreciate.
And also, I think that's something that emotionally still plagues him in a lot of ways. And so I think that level of distance is what kind of still creates a level of fracture in our relationship as a collective. Come home, big fella. The Fab Five brothers love you. The University of Michigan loves you. Let it do what it do.
We have a chair right here. Chris, if you're ever interested, we'd love to have you.